Oh shit. I mean, can you stop looking at your graveyard? That's actually a little intimidating.
Oh, banish a light and a dark.
Fuck me.
Special priority effect. Special priority effect. Yeah. Activate ring. Target my Chaos Emperor to burn us both for 3,000, and then you die.
Yep.
All right, YouTube. So since we won IOC, we're just gonna spin the wheel, see what we get. Okay, so we got promo / structure, so we're gonna look at what we can get. We'll decide in a little bit. Okay, so off of the winner wheel, I got the structure / promo slice. So Monster Reborn does come in some structure decks. So I'm just gonna get Monster Reborn. It's probably one of the last of the really good spells that I just don't have access to. We are getting it reprinted pretty soon as an Ultra, but I'm not willing to risk it, so I'm just gonna get Monster Reborn and lock that in.
You know, I guess just when you see Chaos Emperor Dragon 2 or 3 games and it hits for like over or close to like 4,000 damage every single time, it's pretty easy to go ahead and just win games like out of nowhere. So yeah, I don't really know what to say. I really don't. It's realistically, I really don't know what to say about the past 2 weeks. I feel like I should have won, but you know, here we are. We're on the verge of the banning, the second banning of the season and of the series. So yeah, I really don't know. We're gonna hope to go ahead and right that ship here and get a win after we open up a little bit of Ancient Sanctuary. So this is the next set, of course, that we're on. There's a few cards in here, you know, that are notable. Like just looking here, we do have a level limit B. This is also our first cracks at Night Assailant. This is also a common, so realistically, we're hoping to pull quite a few of these. So that way we can, you know, start getting some recursion and, you know, maybe even get like some of our faiths more online, as well as maybe some of our other flip effect monsters. Outside of that, let's see, let's go ahead and scroll on down. Special Hurricane is actually could be something cute if, you know, there's eventually like some sort of token strategy that comes around later on or whatever. I mean, we do have Jowgen, but this is kind of like a spell, so it technically could play under, like, what is it? Like Skill Drain that I know I have a bunch of, and I think Kermit also has a couple copies of. I'm not too certain. I think I have more copies than he does. One thing in here, though, as we can see from the rares, we're definitely going to be wanting some King of the Swamps. This card, I'm looking for ways to break it in Edison. And even like way later on, even up until modern day, like this card has been actually like very, very good just for like that fusion substitute. It's a water, like there's a lot of things about it that just are really, really good. So we are hoping to go ahead and pull quite a few of these. And also with some of the agents coming out, we have Agent Venus and Mercury. You know, later on, I do believe, what is it? Agents does become a deck in Tengu. So, you know, pulling some of these for later on is definitely a plus. Coming into the supers, I mean, this is the debut of the Monarchs. This was Zaborg is the first one. He's also a level 5 and the owning Monarch of the OGs to be a 5. So we don't know why this was, but it was a thing. Also, I mean, Emissary of the Afterlife is a cute card that we can go ahead and use if we eventually start pulling some pieces of Exodia, but I think that ship has already passed, and I don't think we're really going to be seeing much of them, like, really ever. So it's just, you know, it's a card, but it could be cute later on. Also, Ultras in here. I think the biggest one, in all honesty, is going to be Enemy Controller. Hopefully pulling one of these would be fantastic and huge. I do know this does get a lot of reprints later on, but getting an early crack at it could spell very, very well for us, especially since we do have scapegoats. And I mean, econ with goats is pretty good, seeing as you can just be like, okay, goats on end phase, my turn, stand by. Let's just go ahead and take one of your monsters. Blowback Dragon is also another one that's honestly pretty dope, pretty good. And I mean, it might not come up too often, but it is something that is noteworthy that, like, it's a way to start clearing out some of the board a little bit. It is a coin flip gimmick, so it is what it is. But outside of that, I really think that's it. I mean, End of Anubis is another one that we could be hoping to pull. This can come in handy way later on in other formats. Just be able to shut off the graveyard entirely, Necro Valley before Necro Valley. And yeah, I think that's really it for up there. And then coming down into the commons where, what was it? We went through the short prints, the rares, supers, ultras, secrets, super short prints, Moki Moki. Did not know those are actually a thing. And then coming into like the commons, I mean, Wall of Revealing Light is a card that we're definitely hoping to pull multiples of. Just so that way we can go ahead and fortify our Pac-Man strategy, as well as maybe any other like stall strategies that we have. Coming over here, Legendary Jujutsu Master is another one. This one's also very strong. Being able to place a monster on the top of the deck, top of the deck after it battles. Of course, if this is in defense position, so having an 1800 booty, you just set it. More often than not, it's not getting swung over, so that monster is going to go ahead and go to the top, and it's going to go ahead and put your opponent behind. Coming over here, let's see. This one could be cute for later on. Solar Flare Dragon. We love our burn strategies, so we're going to hope that we can go ahead and pull a couple of these, hopefully pull a playset, and start go ahead and get our burn strat up to speed. Also, 10,000 Needles is another just cute monster you can go ahead and set. And then whenever they swing over it, it destroys the monster if it can't get over the defense. Going on down some more, we also do have the Vampire Lady, zombies. I think this is one of the more solid zombie support cards. I mean, 1550, it's still pretty weak, but just going ahead when it inflicts battle damage to go ahead and rip a monster spell or trap out of the deck. Pretty good, if you do say so myself. If I do say so myself, Monster Gate being in here is another good card that comes up later on. We do have some stuff of a Monster Gate strategy, but we don't really have any of the power cards that are required for it, unfortunately. So it is something that we could use if we pull enough copies. Coming on down, we also do have Beckoning Light. Beckoning Light is a massive card, just especially once Lightsworns come into the meta. So we're going to definitely be hoping to pull a playset of these and maybe get, if we can, if like this is the only option for like on the wheel, whenever we win this episode, a nice little pick me up. Also Mystic Walk. What can I say? Time of the round, everyone. Time of the round. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and Mystic Walk, tribute a monster, and oh look, we're up in life points. We win. Yeah, I really think that's kind of it. I don't really think there's too many. I've gone through like a lot of these, and like I've looked through these for like decks and whatnot, and there's not really too much in here that's like notable outside of all these. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up 24 packs of Ancient Sanctuary. But before we do, of course, we got to go ahead and open our pity packs. As you all know, we have 4 packs. We're still on tournament pack 4. We still have, I think, like 3 more sets before we get on to tournament pack 5. So yeah, tournament pack 4 was around for a very, very long time. Of course, we're still hoping to pull a morphing jar. If we can pull a morphing jar, we honestly, if I pull a morphing jar here, I think we play empty jar. I think we do. It's gonna be really difficult with only 1 copy, but we will try and make do. All right, so let's go ahead and flip it on over. I think we already have a playset. I don't know if we had a playset before. We definitely have a playset now. Oh, I think we had a playset before, but I definitely think we have a playset now. All right, flip it on over. Nothing really here. Flip it over again. I think that's our play set of Mystic Tomatoes. I think. Last pack. I mean, if we didn't have play sets before, I definitely know that we have them now. All right, well, let's go ahead and open up some Ancient Sanctuary and see what we can get.
Pack number 1. Oh, there's our first level limit. There's a Monster Gate, Protector of the Sanctuary. There's a wall. That's pretty good so far. Next pack. Another Monster Gate. There's a Night Assailant. Didn't notice he was in there. This is pretty good as well. Next pack. There's a Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master.
All right, here we are. 24 packs. Let's go ahead and flip them on over. I mean, a Beckoning Light. Honestly, can't complain. Also, absorbing a kid from the sky. Shout out to the boy Justin, aka Goated Cardboard on Instagram. This is his card. This is him in the photo, 100%. Also, Draining Shield is, it's a tech choice. It is a tech choice. All right, let's go next pack. Flipping it on over is, I mean, Shine Ball's kind of cute. And I think that's really it. Flipping it on over. Okay, we got an Emissary. That's cute. We do have our second Beckoning. We now have our first Solar Flare. And we also did get a Venus. Now that I think about it, Venus with Shine Balls and Edison could be kind of cute with heroes. Because you would just go pay all the Shine Balls, tribute them all to special summon, what is it? Plasma. And I mean, 1500 for a skill drain for your opponent's board? Not bad. All right. This pack is actually kind of cracked. All right, so we got the End of Anubis. That is something we wanted. We also got the King of the Swamp, which is another thing we really wanted. And then we also got our playset of Beckoning Lights.
Another Night Assailant, another level limit. Third Night Assailant, there's our first Solar Flare. There's an End of Anubis and the third level limit. Another Jiu-Jitsu Master.
Okay, there goes. I mean, we got both secrets. We also pulled a Monster Gate, so that's our first. What does this thing do? It does not apply. Oh, okay. I mean, that's whatever. And our first Vampire Lady. Let's see, next pack. All right, and there is our playset of the Solar Flare. That is our playset of the Protector. First Area B. We would definitely like more of these. All right, flipping it on over. And second Monster Gate. Second Vampire Lady. That's actually very huge. I'm actually thinking of playing a zombie deck today. And then what a pack. All right, that is our second King. And that is our first Mystic Walk. It also does suck that we don't have any. I think actually, wait, did we have a poly?
Another Night Assailant. I think we already have a set. Spell Economics. Another wall. And another wall. We can't respin, so we're just going to have to add this to the collection. Unfortunately, only one Solar Flare, so we can't do a little Solar Flare lock. But we're just going to add that to the collection. And we'll get to deck building.
Gonna go ahead and flip them on over again. That is our second wall. That is very huge. This card is dumb because you have to have nothing. This is like your last card you have for it to be 3,000. Dumb. Our second Emissary, kind of nice. I mean, it would be nice to pull an Econ, but I don't think we're gonna pull one. A level limit B is pretty huge. I think 2 I think is perfectly fine. I think that's your second Mercury. Let's go on up and see what it is. Okay, so we got one Jiu-Jitsu. I totally forgot about this card until right now. So we did get one Jiu-Jitsu Master. That's pretty good. And then, what is this? Okay, you can special summon. Wait, you can special summon a opponent's monster that is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this card as a result of boundaries in the field and face-up defense position. I mean, that's cute. That's cute. That's really cute. I mean, once again, it's a 5-star, so it's like it's a little rough, but I mean, it's nothing to slouch at. Yeah, honestly, I think our pulls are pretty good. We actually pulled pretty decent. 2 ultras, 3 supers, both secrets. And I think we pulled everything. I mean, we only got the one walk, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lock this in, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the deck building and try not to go into the fucking banning this week. I don't want to go into the banning. I want to win because I want to get the promo wheel again. I want to get something good.
All right. Well, our pack opening was okay. Wasn't anything too crazy. Honestly, I know we're on the verge of a banning if I win this episode, but last week obviously showed that Chaos Emperor Dragon was just a force to be reckoned with. So I'm running it back with pretty much the same list. I did make some changes. Remembering that I had 2 X-Head cannons. That's just going to be better than the Royal Magical Libraries. I also just threw in the Wide Dragon Head instead of the Maha Vilo, because this, along with the X-Head cannon, it could do something. And then Monster Reborn from our wheel. So this is great. He's definitely not going to be expecting this. And he might think that I'll be coming back with the same deck. Obviously, it did pretty well, so we'll see if he has anything to contest. So let's get into the duel.
All right. Hello. And welcome to the deck list. So, as you can see, we're playing some, I think this is potentially a set too early, seeing as in we do not have, Book of Life yet, I believe. I don't think it's came out yet. But, we are playing, like, zombies. And, like, it's, like, flip control zombies. So I don't know if y'all have seen what Giant Axe Mummy does, but you know, it can flip itself face down. It's 1700, and then also when it's face down, if an opponent swings into it, it destroys the monster. So, or like, so say like they swing into it, they're like, oh, what is that? And then they swing into it, and then boom, it's 2000. Also, we are also playing Rail Keeper. That's another thing to where like they can swing into it, it flips up. And then I believe because of the way that it is worded, it works the same way as like Flip Flop does. So it's not worded like Deslakuta, where it has to be flip summon. This one just has to be flip face up. So it gets flipped whenever they battle. It becomes a 2k defender. And then also like if they don't swing into it and I flip it on my turn into face up attack position, it's 1900. So pretty strong if you ask me. Also a 4-star. And then, of course, we do have the 3 Pyramid Turtles because, you know, we have them. We're also playing the Vampire Lady. We're 1 Vampire Lord or 1 Witch. And then we're just playing one Swarm of Locust and 1 Scarabs as a way to just go ahead and, like, kind of, like, control the board, like, a little bit. You know, here's the crux of the deck. Call of the Mummy. Just an easy way to go ahead and get some summons out early. It is a shame we only have 1 copy. I thought I had multiple, but we just have the 1, so we're just going to go ahead and, you know, try and work this one out. Needle Sealing's in the main, mainly just because a lot of these monsters can flip themselves face down. So, like, we can have multiple monsters on board. He summons 1 monster, we're like, we'll Needle Sealing that, and then we don't have to worry about it. And then also we are playing the Magic Drains, mainly just because he does have Dark Hole, he does have Rageki, he has a lot of good, powerful spells. So forcing him to go ahead and burn 2 spells to go ahead and board wipe is, you know, I think a little bit more fair. And then we're also playing the 1 Horn of Heaven, seeing as in he does have, you know, Chaos Emperor Dragon. This is like our 1 out to it, like when it gets summoned. So like this way he can't be like priority and blah, blah, blah. This way we can just like nip it in the bud. It's summoned, it's gone. We never have to worry about it again. And then going to the side, you know, we're playing our Dark Horse. You know, we're trying out Kaiser Coliseum, you know, since we're playing a little bit of flip control, you know, it doesn't hurt too much. You know, we got our Smashings, we got our Soul Release for games 2 and 3, you know, depending on what he's playing. You know, our Compulse, another Needle Sealing, 2, oh, wait. No, I think this is following current ban list. This is still a 3 if I'm correct. We got our 2 Skill Drains, we got our Dust Shoots, and then we're trying out Action Unit as just a way to maybe get something out of his graveyard. I don't really know, but you know, we're trying it out. But yeah, no, we're gonna be playing zombies for today, and yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can clap up John and not get sent into the banning this week. So, John, how were your pulls today?
My pulls weren't too great. I didn't get some of the stuff that I really wanted from this set, but I had obviously used my last redoer ticket already, so I can't respin anyways. My wheel spin, I'll say, was pretty good. Hopefully, I can pull out the card that I got from my wheel and show you. So we'll see how that goes. We are on the verge of banning. How are you feeling?
I'm
Especially
feeling,
after last week.
Bro, I'm feeling ecstatic. I honestly believe, I very much honestly believe, had it not been for Chaos Emperor Dragon, I easily 2-0'd you last week.
See,
I feel like it was
unfortunately,
easy 2-0.
I pulled the best card of the set.
You know, taking like 3,000 plus damage, like out of nowhere, and then putting me on top decking does not feel great.
Yeah, it was pretty
does
good.
Does not feel great at all. So yeah, you know, it's been whatever. You know, we're hoping not to go into the banning this week. We will see, though, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This set was kind of cheeks. It was very top heavy. I feel like, outside of like a couple commons here and there.
Yeah, there's like
Night Assailant.
Yeah, Night Assailant's pretty good. The End of Anubis comes up randomly in some formats later on.
It does. It does.
Econ's a big one. It gets reprinted a good amount later on as well, but that's a really strong card as in the top end as an ultra.
Yeah.
And then in the commons, we also have cards like Level Limit, Wall, Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, and like you said, Night Assailant.
Jiu-Jitsu Master was a big one
Night
as well.
Assailant was also... Night Assailant's really strong. Especially in the early Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah, pitch Night Assailant, grab Night Assailant. Kind of busted,
Broken.
if you ask me. All right, John. Well, let's go ahead and get our weekly, rock, paper, scissors, RPS going.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and roll a dice. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and... We will go first.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and get my draw. And, potentially send you in... Or not, get me out of this shit situation that I'm in.
I don't know.
So,
I think next week I'm going to have to say goodbye to Chaos Emperor Dragon.
I mean, if you hit me with another Chaos Dragon today, I might flip my table, in all honesty. But, all right, we're going to go standby main. We are going to go ahead and activate pot, get ourselves another 2. Oh! This is actually very interesting. You're actually going to get to see what my deck does, like, time now.
Interesting.
So, we're going to go ahead and activate Call of the Mummy.
Okay.
We are going to go ahead and special summon ourselves our giant axe mummy.
Okay.
Because we can special summon one zombie monster if we control no monsters.
The attack of a monster on your opponent's side. Oh, okay. Is lower than the defense of this monster. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a true tribute. What is it? 1,000 Needles, I believe it is.
Okay.
And then we're gonna use, of course, the effect to set.
Yeah.
And then we will go ahead and set another card, set a back row, and then we'll pass turn.
So if I'm reading it correctly, as long as I attack it with something that has more than 2,000.
If you attack into it, yes, it'll destroy it.
It'll destroy it. But less than 2,000, I die.
Correct. It just destroys it.
Okay, for sure. Drop. Standby. Main.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll just a humble set and pass.
All right, so we'll go draw.
So you brought zombies today. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I remember. I think I was talking to you before. Like I was gonna play something that is maybe a set too early. Because there's a card that we do not have yet.
And
I think you might know what it is. it being Book of Life. So
Oh, the reborn zombie, right? Reborn zombie banish, I think.
yes.
Yeah.
Target a card in each graveyard, banish, and special summon.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and flip these on over. We're gonna go to battle. We'll swing in with the mummy.
Well, you'll take 300.
That's fine. I'll take 3.
And then effect of my Gravekeeper Spy.
Actually,
Oh, no? Do you have something?
I think we're gonna Horn of Heaven this. I think you can do that, right?
Oh, I don't believe so. Isn't Horn like a judgment?
Inherent summons?
Yeah, I believe it's inherent. Let me check.
I'm pretty certain. Okay, yeah.
I think it works like Horn, but or like warnings and stuff.
Black. Yeah.
Let me see. Blackhorn's different.
Okay, no, I cannot. I just checked it.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, it can't negate Gores, so it shouldn't be able to negate this.
Yeah,
I don't know you have it.
Summon. Yeah, we'll pretend like that's.
Yeah, but
so
like if I summon something, you can.
Yeah, it says can be used to negate a summon, monster summon only when that summon is being formed, not during the resolution of an effect.
What's the stat line on the Pyramid Turtle? It's like 15, right?
12, 14.
Okay, cool. I'll just summon a Gravekeeper's Guard.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go main phase 2. Let's see. We'll go ahead and set the mummy, and then we'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. Standby.
Yeah.
Main. I'll just set another card. I'll just activate and destroy your Pyramid Turtle.
That's fine. That's fine.
I guess I'll pass. Your guy can't attack
draw.
over my guard either, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. We will stand by main. I think we'll just set one.
Set a card? Yeah.
And then we'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. Standby.
Yes.
Main.
Yeah.
I could just set up a ton of walls, huh?
I mean, realistically, yeah.
Normal summon effect to target my guard.
No, we're gonna Horn of Heaven that.
Damn. Okay, got rid of the Lakuta. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
because I needed to get rid of I need to get rid of your monsters anyways, but I can't attack over that guy. So, you know
this
what?
is true.
Do I want to do that? I guess I'll just pass. Very thrilling
All right,
game.
we'll draw. Quiet standby main. We'll go. Honestly, I think we'll set another one and pass turn.
You know what? Standby. Main. I think this is the time. Especially because I can't get over that 2K. Flip summon Cyberjar.
That's fine.
So I go first.
Ooh.
5. Okay, so I get 2 cranes and a Sangan, Upstart,
2 cranes
and
of
Comfy.
Sangan.
I'll write Upstart Comfy for you. To hand. To hand. Or just special. 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 And then you'll get yours So you got Snatch, Upstart, Needle Sealing, Patrician, and then Upstart. So, oh, okay, you wrote it. And then New Chain, both effects of my Sacred Cranes to draw.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, that's cute. That's cute.
So, Moth gets you pot. That's kind of unfortunate.
It does give me pot. Would you like to give me pot and then pay 1,000 to get rid of pot?
I just might. I don't know. I'll give you 1,000 though to Upstart.
Okay. Okay, so we did. Yeah.
Draw. So I haven't summoned this turn.
Correct. All you've done is flip summon.
Yeah. I can go in, but it's not enough. I'll activate Comfy now.
Okay. It was the
Patrician.
Yeah.
I'll take your Patrician.
Sure, that's fine.
Activating my Monster Reborn that I got from the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah. The second I saw it, I was like, okay. All right.
And we'll just normal summon Reaper.
Sure, that's fine.
We'll go battle.
Yeah.
We'll attack with the Sangan, and then add back.
Yeah.
I will simply hit it with the Reaper.
Simply yes.
Reaper for 3.
Yeah.
I'll choose this one.
Ooh.
Damn.
It was the witch.
Okay, that's pretty good though.
It is a good rip. That is a good rip. Yes. So let's see. I'm gonna take
16, 16, and 2,000. So that should be 52 if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
Yeah. And main phase 2. I'll just pass.
Yeah. Draw. Standby main.
Pot.
We'll
Yeah.
draw
Of course.
2 more. You know, we'll give you 1,000. We'll draw 1 more.
Cool. Cool. Now I'm even.
Man, what are these draws? Really?
I mean, you have a if you have a mummy, you know, if you have a zombie, you could summon. You know.
Let's see. We'll go 1, 2, 3.
Of course. Oh
4,
my god.
5.
About to get needle sealing for my life.
And then I'll pass turn.
Draw anything in draw.
No, draw is fine.
Standby.
Yeah.
Main.
Yes.
Tribute summon. Demock. Effective Demock. Target monster reborn.
Yeah, we'll needle sealing here.
Okay, so I'll still get my reborn, right? Yeah.
You do still get the reborn. Demon gets banished, and then everything else goes to the graveyard.
Womp womp.
And then you do get your Sangan Search.
Yeah.
On New Chain.
Yeah. So these all die. And then it's only face up, correct? Yeah.
Correct. Only face up.
And then Sangan will get at this point, is it this?
Yeah, like, what else do you have in your deck?
It might be this. I don't know. I'll just get Morphing Jar, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
I'm a banish, a light, and a dark.
Sure.
Oh, special chaos orc.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will I have not. Oh, I did normal.
You did normal summon. You tribute
'cause
summon
of
for the
demog.
Yes.
You know, if that's another stupid axe mummy.
I mean, you get over it
I
though.
I can't. It's not an axe mummy because it was axe mummy can't be set.
Oh, it's a 5-star, so yeah, this is something I set.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just reborn. Target my crane.
We're gonna magic drain.
Rip. I have to
Would you
discard
like
one
to pay
spell,
cost?
right? I don't have a spell.
Yes. Okay.
We'll just go battle then. Attack your set.
It is the Reaper.
I'll pass.
All right, we'll draw. And go standby main. Whenever it takes me to main.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we're gonna go Snatch Deal. We'll go ahead and take the Sork.
Yep.
We'll change this to attack. We'll normal summon a Locust. We'll go to battle. I'm gonna swing it with all, but just take the what is it, 26? Because you'll gain 1,000 next turn.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and rip a card. We'll go ahead and hit this one.
My apprentice magician.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll go main phase 2. We'll set another one.
Yep.
We'll set the Locust.
Yep.
And then we'll pass.
Drop. Standby.
Draw, standby. You already got the 1,000.
Yeah.
And then main. Yeah.
Set. Set. Attempt to pass.
We will Raigeki break. Pitch hit the monster.
Yep. It's my morphing jar.
Yeah, we'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Flip summon the swarm.
Target.
I mean, that's the only target.
I know. Pop snatch.
That's kind of annoying, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, give me back my chaos sword. You gonna keep that Spirit Reaper in attack?
And then, I think we're going to. How do I want to do this? Yeah, all right. We're gonna Raigeki break.
Ah.
We'll hit the Sork.
Okay.
We'll go battle.
Yep.
We'll swing in for 13.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and roll it. Get the middle one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was a good one. When the fuck did you get a witch?
I've had witch. I have
thought
two.
You had Sangan and I had witch.
No, I have 2 witch, 1 Sangan, I believe. But I can't play
that's
2.
kind of busted.
Yeah. 'Cause they got
okay.
hit.
Main phase 2. We'll set.
What's the defense on
And then
Scarab?
we'll pass turn.
Is it 6?
500.
5? Okay.
500. Yeah.
Standby. Main.
Yes.
I'll just set and pass.
All right, we'll draw. Standby main.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tribute summon for Ryukoki.
Ooh. Yeah.
We'll go battle, attack into the face down spy potentially. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good.
I was like, I gotta do that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll hit
Reaper?
him for 300.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are you hitting?
That one.
That's my last sacred crane.
And then, yeah, I think we'll just pass turn
Draw.
here.
Standby.
Yep.
Main.
Hmm.
Set, pass.
How do you have so much stuff to keep on just setting and passing? We'll go draw.
Because I have a decently built deck this time.
Standby main.
Yep.
Normal summon vampire lady.
Oh, okay. Thinking here.
Yeah. I assume this is maybe even a bottomless if that's what that is.
So in place battle, declare one card type. Oh, that's fine. I had to read the card.
Oh yeah, it
I
has
was
to.
like,
Yeah, it has to deal
huh?
damage. All right. We'll go battle. Swing.
Sick. It's my own Reaper.
That's fine. That's kind of annoying, but that's fine. We go main phase 2. We'll put this in defense and we'll pass turn.
Drop. Standby. Main. I guess I'll just set a card and pass my turn.
All right, we'll draw. We'll go standby main.
Yep.
We'll go to battle. We'll go ahead and swing it on the face down.
Here's my spy.
Okay, so I'll take
450. Mm-hmm.
And then would you like to activate the effect?
I have no targets.
Okay. We'll go main phase 2.
I only got 2 and 1. Yeah.
I gotcha. So one.
Draw. Standby. Main.
Yeah.
Activate Graceful.
No.
You don't want to let me draw 3? That's crazy.
No, I did not. Standby main.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll set 1 and then we'll pass turn.
Draw. Standby.
I think that is twice now. I have
Main.
magic drained your fucking graceful.
How'd you get rid of your lady?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Go ahead.
All right, we'll draw.
Those pity packs getting you the magic drains were nice, huh?
Oh, it was. It was when I got the other one. I was like, that's pretty good, and it's still, it's a very relevant card.
Yeah. We might get the deck out. It's crazy.
Standby. Main phase. We're gonna go flip summon.
You're gonna
Is that
you're gonna
okay?
draw? Yeah, it's okay. You're gonna draw more?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the.
That's
We'll
crazy.
get the
Yep.
pot. Go to. We'll draw 2 more.
Yep. I see. Yep.
Set.
Yeah.
We'll pass.
Draw. Standby.
Mhm.
Main. Thanks to you, I remembered I had this card in my collection. Normal EX head cannon.
Yeah, that's
Attempt to
very
go battle?
strong. 1800 light monster.
Hit for 15? If you allow it?
No, we're gonna Saku.
Oh, that's broken. That's cool. I'll pass. It's kind of rude.
Draw. Standby main.
Yep. You're gonna leave that Magician of Faith
No, we're gonna book the faith and we're gonna flip the faith.
and get pot
Is
agreed.
that fine?
Yeah.
I'm a pot agreed
Yeah,
again.
you're good. You found what you were looking for?
Fuck. No. You know, we'll go to graveyard.
Ooh, tribute? Oh,
To
okay.
set,
That's
and then we'll
that's that
pass.
one guy then. Standby. Main.
Yeah.
I'll just also set a card and pass.
Yeah, we'll draw. Standby main.
Yep.
We'll flip summon.
Ooh. Let's see. I'll bottomless.
Okay. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I was like, he doesn't come back, right? Yeah. 'Cause
No, he doesn't.
he's
He
not
has to
going
go. He has to
grave. Yep.
specifically go to the graveyard.
Yeah, that's how I was like, let me read this guy.
Yeah.
Drop.
It'd be
Standby.
great if it was just destroyed by card effect.
All set. I'll just pass. Yeah,
I'll
your deck's
draw.
looking awfully small there. You doing okay?
Shut up, bro. Shut up. We'll flip summon Royal
Oh
Keeper.
shoot, I don't know what this guy does.
He gains 300 attack and defense whenever he's flipped face up.
Oh, okay. So it just gains. It goes to 19. Okay.
He goes to 19.
Okay. Cool.
We'll go to battle. Attempt to swing it on the face down.
It's my wide dragon head.
Okay. There, I have one more card in here that gets me out of the situation, and I just need to draw it.
So do I. So do I.
Main phase 2. We'll set, and then we'll pass turn.
Draw. Standby.
Yeah.
Main.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a banish a light and a dark.
Yeah.
Special. Effect with priority.
Why are you still running this card? 1,
Good,
2,
good,
3,
good.
4,
It's
5,
enough.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Okay, John.
How was that? How'd you feel?
You know, I was really hoping that you just didn't put him in your deck. Maybe you just forgot that he
Oh
existed.
yeah, for sure. The best card in the game at the time.
Yeah. All right. Well, going first worked out so well last time. We're gonna try it again.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so we'll draw. Standby and main.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go set 1, set 2, and we'll just pass
Draw.
turn.
Standby. Main. We'll just
Yes.
activate Pot of Greed. Is that a magic drain?
No, it's not. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got to abuse it last time anyways, so it's only fair.
You know what? I'll pay 1,000. Let me see your hand.
That's fine.
Soul release? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nah, get rid of that.
I was waiting for you to go ahead and get
No.
that graveyard set up, so I could just be like, nah.
I'd rather not. That's not fun. Well, now I know that's there. What were the other cards? It was Witch.
Spirit Reaper,
Spirit Reaper,
Witch,
okay.
and Vampire Lady.
Okay, for sure. I'll just pass. Witch,
Alright, we'll draw
Witch
for
Reaper,
turn.
Vampire Lady. Okay,
Standby?
pretty good. Yep.
Main phase?
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and flip summon the Royal Keeper.
Yeah, you guys pretty good.
He'll get his effect.
Yeah, he's going up.
Yeah, so he's at 19.
Yeah.
We'll normal summon our Reaper of our own.
Yeah.
Battle?
Yeah.
Attack.
Saku.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
I'll go main phase 2.
Yep.
We'll set and pass.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Standby. Main.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or just flip summon. Target the Reaper.
Yeah, that's fine.
Normal summon Yada.
Yeah, that's fine.
Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Attack.
Yeah, I'll take the 650.
Okay, cool. So no draw phase. So turn off auto draw.
Yeah. I turned off my auto draw,
Okay.
yes.
Main 2. End phase. Yada comes back to my hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, we'll draw.
No draw. Woohoo.
Standby main.
Yep.
That's fine. We'll summon our vamp lady.
Yeah.
We'll go to battle. We'll swing in.
Yeah, so I'll take 11.
Yeah.
And then...
And then we're going to go ahead and declare spell.
Damn. I'll just, I'll get rid of smashing.
Okay. I'll go main phase 2, and then we'll pass turn.
Drop. Standby.
Mm-hmm.
Main.
Yeah.
Activate fissure.
No, we do have the magic drain.
You know? That's fine.
You have the dark hole in the head now.
Get rid of it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
It didn't matter, so. Normal Yada?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take 200.
Woo!
Yeah.
Back
I'm
to
so
hand.
happy I have like at least
Main
playable
two.
cards in my fucking hand.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll draw.
I know it's Witch. It's Witch.
Yeah, it's Witch.
Yeah.
We'll just set and pass.
That's broken. Draw. Standby.
Yeah.
Main.
Mhm.
I'll just set a card. I'll pass for now. You can start drawing again.
Draw. Standby main. You know, let's take a little peeksy.
Yeah. What you gonna get rid of? The Yada? Because it can't be Crane. Because Crane turns on my Sork. Or you get rid of Sork. Which makes it so that I can't just get rid of the Witch without letting you draw.
Yeah, we'll get rid of the Yada. It kind of has to be the Yada. I need draws. Yeah, we'll just pass here. That's fine.
Cool. Draw. Standby.
Mm-hmm.
Main.
Yeah.
Normal, my X head cannon.
Sure.
Flip summon my vindictive and target your witch. You'll get a search, but it's fine.
Actually,
Horn.
we'll tribute the witch. Destroy that.
Okay.
And then we'll search. Why does that bitch have to have 1,500 defense?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's good enough. It's good enough.
Oh, because you can't sook it.
I can't sook it, unfortunately. Which is kind of...
Yeah. It puts you in a
It's
bad
kind of
spot.
dumb.
Bro, I can't believe you might just lose to Yada not letting you draw twice. Pyramid Turtle?
We'll grab Paper Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just go battle. We'll hit for 18.
Yeah, I'll take 18. That's
Main
fine.
2. I'll pass.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll draw.
Yep.
And standby main.
Yep.
Sent 2
Oh,
cards
whoa.
and we'll pass turn.
Standby.
I did draw a back row. You know, I got something.
Bye-bye, Pyramid Turtle.
You're such a fucking whore. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
Normal Sacred
Would you like to
Crane.
banish a fucking light in the dark?
I'm gonna banish a light and a dark. Special.
Yeah, that's fine.
Battle.
Yeah.
Smack, smack. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Actually, main
Yeah.
2? Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my
Woo!
god.
You got a book?
No. It was a fucking needle sealing. Oh my. Bro, you have so many good. I don't even know how I've gotten wins at this
My
point.
deck is
Like, what?
broken, bro.
Oh. my
GG.
fucking good. Jeez, I guess.
Look,
I guess.
I think had you Horn of Heaven, the Yada, you might have been in there.
I couldn't.
You didn't have a monster yet? Oh no, you didn't.
No,
I kept wiping it.
You cleared my board every single
That's
time.
rough, yeah.
So like, I'm just sitting there with the Horn of Heaven, just like, this is dope. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, right on, dude.
Yeah.
Right on. I mean, yeah. But yeah, so what'd you pull good from this set, by the way?
I pulled a playset of Level Limit, a playset of Wall.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I think I got a playset of Jiu-Jitsu Master.
Bro, I only got one Jiu-Jitsu Master.
I either got 2 or 3. I think I pulled 2 Anubis.
Okay, so I did. Okay, so I pulled 2 secrets. I pulled Anubis, and then I pulled the other one. And then I think I pulled 2 ultras. I think 2 ultras or 3 ultras. One of them was the Jackal. And then the other one was the, what is it? End of Anubis, or no, Curse of Anubis, the trap card.
Yeah.
And honestly, after reading that, I'm like, in a sealed environment, this is actually like not terrible.
Look, I'm gonna be real. I forgot to throw Night Assailant in my deck. I pulled a playset, and that card's broken.
Okay,
but
I pulled 2, and at least for my deck,
I pulled
was like,
more than 2.
It doesn't make
more
too
than
much
3.
sense. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I only pulled 2.
Well, like in my deck, because it gets a flip, right, or something.
Yes, when it's discarded to the graveyard, you can add a flip that's in the graveyard to your hand.
Yeah, so
and
I have
the trick you can do with it is, at least at this point in time, is
do it.
You pitch Night Assailant. Right? If you have a Night Assailant in the graveyard, you just grab the other Night Assailant.
Yeah, so I have a lot of flips. The whole point of my deck is just flipping, right, to get my grave.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it would have been really good, but I don't think I really needed it. I think the way that like I have my deck right now is just. It's pretty consistent. There maybe is some cards that like I could get rid of, but it's like some extra light monsters. But I need more light. I have a lot of dark. It's light that's harder to find like good light.
Oh, dude, light is like the most difficult thing to find something that's like playable and like good.
That's why you reminded me about X-Head Cannon, and I have 2.
Yeah, it's a good light.
Yeah,
it's 1800.
So I have 2, and then I have the you saw it because you attacked into it, but I have this one as well. I have the X head, the Y Dragon. So Y makes X go to 22. And if it were to be destroyed by card effect or battle, I just kill the Y Dragon head instead. So like, yeah, I was like, I'll just throw that in there. I had Mahavilo with no equips. This is the same thing. Same stat line, 15. Or it's 50 less, I mean, right? But
it's good enough.
It's still good, yeah.
It's good enough. Yeah, I'm looking at the set right now. I mean, I pulled 2 King of the Swamps. I don't know if you pulled any or not.
I pulled, I think, 1 at least.
Yeah, I pulled 2, and I was like, if I could at least get 1, I'm happy. The fact that I pulled 2, I was very happy because it does come up later on, and it's actually just a busted card, just being like,
yeah,
the water,
yep,
it's fusion replacement, and then if we get Poly later on, like,
yep.
And then another card I was really hopeful to pull a bunch of, and I did, was Beckoning Light.
Oh yeah,
for light strategies later on.
For
I pulled a playset.
Yeah.
I was very happy.
I also, I think, pulled a playset. But yeah, so you're gonna be going into the banning. Feels nice.
Yeah, my first banning. First banning for me. Yay, woo, fantastic. I really hate it.
And then the next week you're gonna go into another one, and then another one.
No. It ends here. Okay, it ends.
I don't know,
but
I didn't even need Chaos Emperor right now.
No, but it won you game 1.
Hey, it did.
It won you game 1.
Okay, but a lot of cards in my deck win me game 1.
A lot of cards in my deck can win me the game as well. Game 1, it's fine. But
when you
just are able to put out like 3,000 plus damage out of nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good.
And you wasted all of your negating and everything. It was great. And you kept drawing. I was like, oh. I kept counting cards. You could see me like looking, counting them all. I'm like, yes, he's giving himself more cards. This is great.
Yeah, I was just like, if I draw any needle ceiling, I win. Because like even when I flipped the moth, I could have went for Snatch Steal, but it doesn't get me over the spy.
Yeah, because spy is too big.
Yeah. So I was like, I needle sealing just outs the whole board.
Yep.
I didn't see it. It's whatever. But all right, John.
GG's.
I'll see you next week. I'll go ahead and let everyone know about the next set, which I think is, I don't know what it is.
I think it's Dark
but
Beginning.
We'll figure it out. No. It's one more set.
Is it?
Yeah, there's this one. There's one more, and then it's Dark Beginning.
Let's see.
Yeah, me. Oldest. Yeah, Sold the Duelist is the next one, and then it's Dark Beginning.
Oh, okay. We're close.
Yeah, still pulling Tournament Pack 4 though. You know, man, Tournament Pack 4 went on for a while.
Oh, we finally get ultis.
Yes, we do. We do.
Nice. This is a decent set. There's some good cards in here. But
It's okay. But all right, John.
Yep.
We'll see everyone next week.
See ya.
GG's. I hope you get a rock in your shoe, and I hope your Switch breaks. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
ya.